If y'all know someone that needs the information, make sure you let them know. Go to bit.ly/King Ashley Ann, bit.ly/King Ashley Ann, bit.ly/King Ashley Ann. You can do anything. Grab your tablets, grab your recording devices, whatever it is that you use to take notes. Content is about to begin. If you do not know, my name is Ashley Ann. I'm a public speaker. I am an award-winning luxury event. Let's see, may I ask if this conference will take place next year also? It probably will. I've been doing it like every year for the past 5 years, but my lineup always changes. Anyway, what was I saying? My name is Ashley Ann. I'm a public speaker. I'm an award-winning luxury event designer. Most importantly to y'all, I'm a business builder. I broadcast typically Monday through Thursdays around 11 p.m. Central Standard Time. Tips and tricks to help you catch the coins, paper foes, and all the money you are missing. I'm the late night business king in these streets, honey. I'm a king and a queen at the same dang time. Get into it if you did not know. And if you did not know, get into the situation, okay? Now's the time to share on Facebook, share it on Periscope, invite your other paid family members, okay? All of that good stuff right now. Invite. Share, because there will not be a replay. I put a question on my timeline the other day and I asked what was y'all's biggest challenge when it came to business. And astoundingly, the majority of you guys said marketing. Okay, then next up was the finances. So we got free marketing, so you can't use the finances as an issue. Okay, you can't use it as an excuse anymore. And then it was where to start, and we're gonna cover that information as well. Okay, so if you do not know about me, let me tell you, okay? Everybody give it up to the big G-O-D up there. Hey, God, hey, because that's who gave me the gifts of business, beautification, and hospitality. I've been able to use them to help over 6,000 people make money with their social media accounts. Over 500 of my clients have created 6- and 7-figure incomes in Instagram land. Hey, you guys, my clients are averaging about $7,500 a month now. My rock stars make in between $16,000 and $32,000 a month. There are about 200 of you guys that are doing that. And then my superstars are doing $50,000 plus every single month just from the gram. And we're growing. We're growing. I'm hoping to have it to about 100 of those people doing that within the next 18 months or so. So I'm super excited about that. Blink, blink, blink. I've helped over 100 of my clients actually hit the $1 million mark. So that's super exciting for me as well. And Facebook land, my clients averaging between $25,000 and $75,000. Facebook, I really focus down on teaching people ad strategy, funnels, and conversions, and all those sorts of types of things. My rock stars in Facebook land are doing 150 up every single month. And LinkedIn, my clients are averaging about 17, they go in between $17,000 and $21,000 a month from LinkedIn. Snapchat land, my clients are averaging about $4,500 a month. Periscope land, hey, you guys, I have over 400 of y'all who are getting this bag, and you guys are averaging about $5,500 a month with Periscope. My rock stars, there are a little over 80 of you guys in Periscope land, and y'all are doing in between $10,000 and $30,000 a month. And then with all of the other live stream platforms, so this is you live, live.me, 17 live, Facebook, Instagram live, all of that good stuff. I've helped over 400 of you guys doing between $8,000 and $12,000 a month. So I'm not good at what I do, honey. I'm not great at what I do. I'm gifted, okay? Get into it. Blink, blink, blink. I started out 13 years ago as a luxury event designer and producer. I still own that company, which is Events by Ashley Ann. Events by Ashley Ann. Events by Ashley Ann. That is how I made my first milli. I started with $125 on a laptop, and that's also how I learned that I had a really specific knack for social media marketing, development, sales, funnels, all those sorts of types of things. And that's what led me to opening a consulting firm 10 years ago. So people are always wondering how I've helped so many people. I've been at it for a decade. I didn't start live streaming until about 4 years ago, and that's when most of you guys came to know me. So that is what I do. I also dabble in real estate. I have a co-working space. I'm a #1 bestseller author. Shout out to Kim Coles for allowing me to be a part of the Open Your Gift project. Let's see. I have a bunch of drop shipping stores. I also have an internet boutique. I speak and I train and I teach and I travel and I cook and I'm a beauty enthusiast. So from time to time, I throw up makeup tutorials and I know y'all, I'm like mad behind right now on the tutorials. Oh, y'all like 8 tutorials. I'm gonna get my life together. So that is what I do. Okay. Do me a favor if you're in the room right now and if I've helped you make some money, because we always got some non-believers. Okay. Let the people know I ain't new to this. I'm true to this. If you in the kingdom and you done made some money with me, drop the money bags, the dollar signs, the credit card emojis, the little yen, euro, dinero, credit cards, all of that. Okay, all of that. Let the people know what's shaking, what's popping. Yes, y'all. Thank you for dropping the bags. To everyone that's new, I got 3 rules. Rule number 1: if I say something and it helps you, and if you know it will help someone else, share and invite them. Don't be a hater. Tell somebody about your girl. Okay. Rule number 2: if it's your first time here, please don't let it be your last time. Make sure you give me a follow, turn on the notifications. I love to see your beautiful smiling faces, and I also enjoy your commentary very much. Also, if you want to get reminders of when I'm going live, you can text King to 313131. Text King to 313131. Text King to 313131. If you're outside of the United States, you click the link in my bio and join this thing called the Royal Court. It's amazing. I send free social media marketing and content ideas via your email. It literally doesn't cost you a thing. And I also send periodic little email notifications and updates and all those sorts of types of things. You say you're so happy you finally get to drop your money bags. I'm happy you get to drop your money bags too, Angel. Very, very happy. Congratulations. And rule number 3: if I say something and you don't know what it is, somebody said 36, you better get it. You said my courses help you make $1,000 in 14 days. Y'all better come through with these receipts today. Come on, God, let the people know. Rule number 3: if I say something you don't know what it is, speak up. I do these trainings and courses to help people. I literally get on and teach things people charge hundreds of dollars and thousands of dollars for the free 99. So I understand a lot of you guys are not marketing experts. You don't have a background in business. You don't understand any of this jargon. The kingdom is not the place to be ashamed. Okay. If someone ever tries to make you feel ashamed or clown you for asking a question, they will be excommunicated. Okay. Like, you ask your questions. If there's a term, if there's something I say, if there's a concept and you don't know what it is, baby, speak on it. Okay. That's the sin in this place. Okay. If you don't know, you better say something. Closed mouths don't get fed. Now, with that being said, y'all know what I'm trying to see. Ready, 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 ready. Let me see it roll through those comments. Okay. Give it to me. While all the readies are dropping, we started this list the other night. For those of you that were waiting on me last night, I apologize. I couldn't even notify you. First of all, Instagram and Facebook were tripping. They would not let me upload a thing. That's why I did not go live last night. That's why you didn't see it in my stories. That's why there was only one post from me on Instagram yesterday. I couldn't upload anything. That's why we had no post on Facebook. So I had to end up clearing my cache, uninstalling the apps, had to do a whole bunch of mumbo jumbo, but finally I am here today. So for those of you who stayed up late waiting on me last night, I apologize. I do not take your time for granted. I do not take it for granted that you fool with me and that you love me the way that you do. But I couldn't put it out there yesterday. I could not post. I could not go live. I couldn't put anything in the stories, nothing. So I hope that you will forgive me and that you will accept these gifts that I'm about to give you today. Okay. And my sincerest apologies to you guys. All right. So, those of you who missed the first night, the first thing we talked about was targeting and figuring out the age and the demographics and making sure people could afford your services and products. And then once we figured out the specific groups of people we are talking to, because we're trying to answer specific questions for people, we're trying to solve specific problems for people, we are trying to help people pass specific challenges, okay? And we're trying to help people get to specific desires. That's how we find a niche. When you hear people talking about niches, they're talking to specific segments of the population. We're not trying to sell to everybody. You sell to everybody, you sell to no one, okay? Once we get the target figured out, we needed to focus on frequently asked questions. We need to focus on their desires. We need to focus on common problems that they're having and challenges. And then we need to show people how to use our products and services, different usages for the products and services, how to take care of products and services, and how to extend the usage of the product or service, okay? If you follow that, that will give you amazing content that your audience will always find valuable. Okay. Some other things that you can interject into that are entertaining, thought-provoking and emotionally related content. Okay, just stuff that's like, I'm into this, you're into this, we can relate on one plane. So if you can find like focus on that kind of overview, you're always going to have content that your audience is going to see is valuable, and it's going to increase the propensity of you making sales through your social media channels. And if you do the same thing offline, it's going to help you make sales as well. Okay. So now that we got that out the way, number one was using the apps Chatty People and ManyChat. I told you guys about those the other night, so I'm not going to spend a lot of time on them today. Chatty People and ManyChat are little robots that you can use to sync into your Facebook, and it will automatically respond to people. And you can figure out, how you want it to set up, or the questions, or if you want to kick back a portfolio, those sorts of types of things, right? Blink, blink, blink. 80% of clients book with who responds to them first, not who has the better quality, not who is the strongest at whatever it is they do. It's who responds to them first. And so using those apps will help you have a better response time. Okay. Number two was changing your voicemail and creating it in a way that it creates leads. And so you get the information from the customer. So when you call back, you're well informed, and you can immediately roll into moving them into the proper product or service that you have. Number three, I told you guys this one is very time consuming, but it works. Going to YouTube videos, going to Reddit chains, and subscribing to Quora, and actually answering people's questions or responding to the comments. You need to dedicate about 2 hours a day to doing this, but it does work and it does get you clients. That's what I did for a long time when I still, when I didn't have as many marketing dollars as I have now, and it helped me get my life together. Okay. Number four was Heyro, which is Help a Reporter Out. A lot of you guys hadn't heard about that. You can sign up totally for free to Heyro. There are always people looking for guest speakers. There are people looking for people to be in podcasts and interviews. There are always people on there looking to have people, contribute to the articles that they're doing for huge publications and magazines and things like that. They need people to validate things for them, all sorts of types of things. It's totally free. You can pick the categories that you're an expert or a resource in. You just got to be quick to respond, and it's a really easy way to start getting media and publications and press. The one of the reasons I told you guys about it is because some of you guys are really new. You don't have a network. You haven't plugged in into your business community yet, and so this is going to give you a way to be able to meet new people and find out about these opportunities that you normally would not hear about. A Quora is with a Q, Q-U, Q-U. Also, I told you guys about getting featured in your local news, and that it's easier than you think. There are all kinds of free press release templates that you actually can get on Google. It's just the who, what, when, where, and why. You want to find the segment producers for your local news, and you just reach out to them and you say, hey, my name is Ashley Ann, and I help small business owners monetize their social media accounts. And maybe we could do a segment and business owners could call and ask questions, and I could help them, right? I used to do it all the time with my event design and production company. I've been on the local news. Like, I was there like literally every month. It was crazy. People like, oh my God, you're there again. They were thinking I had a regular spot. I would come in and do holiday decor. I would do decorations for bowl parties and football gigs. I would come in and I would do quick concepts, like just all kinds of things like that I could think of. The only thing is, when you're doing the local markets and the local channels, sometimes you'll get a day notice or 2 days notice, and they'll say, hey, Ashley Ann, we want to have you come in on Wednesday. But sometimes people will cancel, and a producer may call you literally at 5:30 a.m. in the morning and saying, hey, can you come to the morning show and be there for a segment in between 7:15 and 7:18 a.m. So, stay ready and got to get ready, especially those of you. This is great for you if you have a restaurant, if you have a clothing boutique, if you do anything with aging, and if you're a service provider, like if you do cleaning, if you're a lawyer, if you're a doctor, if you do car detailing, like things that everyone has where you can go in and give tips and then say, and we can handle this for you. It works amazing. When I say they always need talent and they always need people to come and do segments and talk all the time, and that's free 99 promotion and advertising inside of your local markets. So use that. Now that leads us to number five. Everybody give me the fives, because this is where we left off at the other night. Five, 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 five. Let me see them. 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 Thank you, laundry ladies. Come on, laundry ladies. Get the people together. Y'all, laundry ladies just saved y'all. She's the only person that gave me my high five. Thank you, TL Gordon. thank you, thank you, baby. Oh, I just seen one in I seen two in Instagram land. Thank y'all. I appreciate y'all so much. So, to those of you that are new in the kingdom, anytime I get to a number 5 and I ask for it, I expect my high fives. If I don't get my high fives, I will sit here and look at y'all like an idiot. I won't say nothing. We'll just stay there all day. I don't care if it's 30, 40 minutes, okay? You give me my fives when I ask for my fives, okay? It's early in the day. Sometimes it's late at night, and I got to make sure to keep y'all awake with me, okay? Thank you for all the fives. So number 5 is Facebook Audience Insights and Google Trends, okay? Facebook Audience Insights and Google Trends. These are two tools that will change your life. They are free 99 and people do not use them at all because y'all don't know about them. And then when I show them to people, people go, holy crap, this has been here this whole time. And I'm like, yep. Okay, so if you want to get access to Google Trends, you go to google.com/trends and it'll pop you there. They will show you what's trending on the internet, but you also can put in different items and phrases and keywords and objects and services and subject matters. And you can put in, so I could put in like leggings, I could put in weave, I could put in cleaning services, I could put in business analyst, social media strategist. You can put in whatever it is you do, food truck, cook, whatever. You can put it in, and what Google Trends will do is it will show you, and you can put in a location, right? But if you don't put in a location, it will start to zip in and it will show you. Like I live in the United States, so I choose United States, right? If I'm doing a worldwide campaign, I'll do all over the world, but it will show you where people are searching for people who are looking for your services and products. So people always ask me when I'm running ads, how do I know where to run my ads? I literally go to Google Trends and it tells me the cities in the states. It will break down to the county of who is searching for these different things. Let's say y'all have some of y'all have drop shipping stores and y'all are struggling on like what type of products to put into your stores. You can go to Google Trends and you could put in, like, let's say you were trying to decide if you were gonna let's say you do merchandise or something and you have a community and somebody, this works for y'all, for drop shippers and for them. And let's say you were trying to decide if you needed to start with leggings or t-shirts or hats. You can put all three of those in there and Google Trends will show you what people have been searching the most for. So then you'll know what product to start with or what to put in your store. You can do it with coffee mugs, tumblers, anything. It's amazing. Okay. Blink, blink, blink. Start using it. It will change your life. Okay. And it does all sorts of other little cool stuff besides that. Okay. Next tool, Facebook Audience Insights. I love Facebook Audience Insights. Okay. You guys don't understand how much I love the Facebook Audience Insights. You have no clue, okay, how it will change your life instantaneously, okay, in the blink of an eye. Bam, like that. You will have access to all of the information that you need. So, a lot of y'all always tell me that y'all struggle with finding your target audience or the parameters. You're like, how do you find this information? Right? I always say you sell by listening, you sell by listening, you sell by listening. But some of y'all are not good listeners. Okay, let's just keep it 100. I wish that you were better listeners, but you're not. We're gonna work on that. I'm gonna work on helping y'all be better listeners. But some of y'all are not good listeners. And we don't have a year or 2 years or 10 years for you to develop these amazing active listening skills that you're gonna need. So because you're not a good listener, but you're a good reader, okay? We're gonna show you how to read these results. So if you go into Facebook Audience Insights, you said, what does that mean? Facebook Audience Insights is actually a tool. So if you have your Facebook account set up where you can read, like set up to run ads, you then, if you go, there's going to be on the left side of your screen, it's a little hamburger bar. That's what those three lines are called. Okay. You click on the hamburger bar, there's going to be a big drop down menu. Okay. If you scroll across, I think it's under assets, but you will see audience insights. Click Audience Insights is going to take your screen over to this amazing new land that some of you guys have never seen. It's going to be a little skinny toolbar over to the left. The right is going to be a larger space, and you're going to be able to type in interests. So you can go in there and you can say, Facebook, I am looking for, you used to be able to put race inside of there, and used to be able to break down by cultures, but the United Kingdom members have access. Well, United Kingdom members have access to this later tonight. Oh, no, this is going down, baby. This can't stay up. No, if you hear, you blessed. That's why I told y'all invite and share. Anyway, but when you go in, you can put in interest, right? And you also can put in demographical information. So let's say I know that I am looking, let's say I have a natural hair care product line. Shout out to all my people that make body butters and shampoos and detergents and stuff like that. So let's say that I make let's say that I make natural products, right? And I know that women who have natural hair like to buy my body butters and they like to buy my detergent and all those sorts of types of things. But I don't know how to find these women, but I know that one thing about them. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go into the Facebook audience insights, and I'm going to change it over to women because I know I'm looking for women. I'm going to say I want these women. I know that they're going to be over the age of 25 because they have the expendable income to shop for my stuff. Okay. And then in interest, I'm literally going to put in like natural hair. I'm literally just going to drop natural hair inside of there. You also can put in huge brands. So like you may put in Miss Jessie's or Carol's Daughter or something if you can think about a brand for a natural hair care product, and it'll put in there. But you're gonna put it there, right? You're gonna click it in there. All of a sudden, you're gonna see the little Facebook is gonna start working. It's gonna bloop. It's gonna plop out all these little graphs. And if you look at the graphs to the right, it is then, okay. Let me tell you how good God is. Okay, it is then going to tell you how often these women are on the internet. It will tell you what they like to search for. It will give you 10 of their interests. So you'll be able to see what other pages or websites that they like to go to and where they like to shop. It will tell you if they are college educated, if they have post graduate degrees. It will tell you if they live in houses or if they live in apartments. Okay. Yep. Somebody gave the big eye. Yes, honey. It gives you all of that. So then if I can see, like, I don't even have to go that far. I can just look at the age, right? Because maybe you don't know how old the women are. So I'm not even going to put the age in. I'm going to just put women, and I'm putting natural hair care stuff. Facebook will break down for you the age parameters of the women that are searching and interested in natural hair stuff. How does Facebook know this? Facebook knows this because Facebook has Facebook and they have Instagram. Anytime we like something, anytime we DM each other something, anytime we click on one of those links and go to the page, they are tracking all of that. Yeah, it's in the ads manager. This is Facebook Audience Insights in the ads manager. Do not confuse the Facebook Audience Insights inside of the ads manager with the Facebook. Like if you have a business page, there's another thing that just says Insights. Don't confuse Audience Insights with the Insights tab. They're two totally different things. The Insights tab is where you're going to go to get the data about your own page and your own audience. It's not for research mining. That's going to tell you when your followers are on, right? It's going to tell you other pages that they're following that are similar to yours. It may show you what pieces of your content they have responded, most favorably to, and things like that. The Insights tab is totally different than the Audience Insights tool that I'm talking about right now. You have to go inside the ads manager, okay? And again, there's going to be a little hamburger bar up there. You click it and you will see where you can go to Audience Insights, and you can get all kinds of amazing information that will change your life. Yes. Who love you? Okay. Ain't nobody else out here giving you the tea like this. They not. They be trying to keep it from you and charge you $997 to come to a class and learn it. Not saying I ain't got no $997 workshops, because I do. Okay, and we'll walk you through how to find it. We do case studies and build audiences and stuff. But this is how I build these audiences, and this is how, like, I'm always landing in front of people and helping my clients get sales, and how I get sales for myself. Okay, so I use Google Trends and I use Facebook Audience Insights, and I go and I find the information, and then you can keep breaking it down further and further so you can find out publications, magazines. It will tell you what news stations they like to watch if you're looking for people inside of a local community. You also can find behaviors. So some of y'all like, what are behaviors? Well, let me tell you, friend. So behaviors are going to be things like you identify yourself as a small business owner, or you're an engaged shopper. It will tell you if they have an iPhone or Android device. It will tell you if they're logging onto Facebook from their laptop or from their phones. All of that stuff. All of that stuff is there. You said, "Wow, you found it. Your life just changed." Your life really did change in real life for the better. As long as that information is there and you know what you're looking at and how to put it together, baby, it's on. Okay. Number six. Yeah, I spent more time in Facebook than I needed to. Give me the six. Give me the six. We got to make sure we get through the rest of this. 666. And if you guys are just getting here, my name is Ashley Ann. I'm a public speaker. I'm an award-winning luxury event designer. Most importantly to most of y'all, though, I'm a business builder. I broadcast typically Monday through Thursdays. Free courses and classes and trainings on how to get this money, how to build your business, how to create sustainability, how to market, all that kind of stuff. Today, I'm covering free marketing tools and resources because a lot of you guys said you were struggling with how to get yourself out there. Please keep in mind though, when you're using tools for the free 99, there is going to be a trade-off, okay? Typically, if you're paying for something, it's going to save you time. If you're not paying for it, you're going to have to put in that sweat equity or that mental equity, okay? That time equity. There's always a trade-off. Please keep that in mind. So number 6 is creating clubs and memberships. So I love this. Some of you guys don't because you don't know how to work your jelly rolls right, okay? But if you learn how to work your jelly rolls right, these clubs and memberships and groups will feed your different products and services. Why? Because you are gathering people and you're putting together you're putting together all of the information so they don't have to go and research it. And if you can be a resource and answer the questions or bring people that can answer the questions for them, if you can put up video clips and tools, if you can give like little cheat sheets and checklists and show people how to do things and make little tutorials, guess what? Your audience is going to stick with you. The easiest way to gain a new customer or a client is to help someone solve a problem, okay? And you instantaneously build up your know, like, and trust factor at a much higher rate. So groups, clubs, and memberships are your friends. The reason we are calling them groups, clubs, and memberships because don't nobody want your funky newsletter. If I go to one more of y'all's websites and I see join my newsletter, look here, boo, don't nobody care about you like that. I'm just saying, I'm not saying that the people don't care about you, but they don't care like that. Do you know how many trash emails people get that they don't even care about, that they feel like are promotions that they will never open? Don't nobody care about your newsletter like that. They just don't. Your mama does. That's it. Okay, so instead of having a newsletter, I need you to think of something, right, that's going to be relative to your audience. So let's say you're a fitness trainer or something like that. Don't say sign up for my newsletter, but if I'm going to send you free monthly exercises or if I'm going to send you free recipes, right? Let's say you do keto or something. If I'm going to send you free keto snack tips and guides and help you avoid common mistakes, well, I'm here for that, right? I want to join your keto club. But do I want to join your newsletter? No, I don't. Okay. So rules to clubs, to newsletters, and to rules to clubs and to memberships and to groups, because some of you guys build big groups on LinkedIn and Facebook and stuff like that. And I think it's the bee's knees. At least once a week, you need to be trying to add some type of valuable information to your audience members. The easiest way for valuable information, look at the frequently asked questions that people are giving you, right? So if people are saying, I don't know what to eat, in my case, they say, I don't know where to start. I don't know how to market. I literally could take each one of these 10 that I'm giving you guys. I could expand on these, and this is 10 weeks or 2.5 months of emails for me. I could drop this inside of my group and say, this whole week, we're going to focus on chat box and introduce a new chat box every week, and then put up a little video tutorial on how to work the chat box or how to set it up, right? So just start thinking, okay? Start thinking about what people really need help with, and pay attention to when people ask you questions and also to when people give you critiques or criticisms. Once you get out of your feelings, you will see that that's a really strong pathway for you to be able to create content and also products and source products and services that you can sell and make a lot of money with, okay? So you want to always, every week, be trying to give up some type of good information so that way people actually want to open your emails or they actually want to look at what you're posting in your Facebook group and on your LinkedIn, okay? Next, you have to remember that you have to make some type of paid offer. There's nothing wrong with saying I have a product or a service at this fee, inside of your group or to your email members or to your clubs. You're giving away a lot of other valuable things and it's helping them. People who want to dive deeper into that information, or if they want a little bit more stability or more information, they're going to be happy to purchase that product or service. You have to remember to make the offers. If you don't, and let's say you sit in there and you give out free information for 3 months, 4 months, 5 months, and you never tell them, you can buy my leggings, you can buy my sweatpants, you can buy a consultation with me, you can get a custom meal plan for me, whatever it is that you do, if you never, ever, ever say, I have a product or service that you can purchase, once you do, they're not going to purchase because you've conditioned them to only take from you. And then you're going to be really butthurt because they're going to go to somebody else and they're going to buy something that you sell. And then you're really going to be in your feelings. Okay. So at least once a week, we got to be given some types of valuable information. At least twice a month, we want to let them know about a product or a service, but I don't mind doing it once a week too. You say, even if it's $19.97, yeah, girl, I got products that are $45,000 and people buy them from me. So yes, 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 ma'am. Yes, yes, yes. Okay. Um, people need to know you have products and services. And if they need to purchase that product or service, you want them to come and ask you first before they go and ask someone else. I also recommend at least once a month trying to have some type of event for your community. It doesn't have to be, and this is the thing, the event doesn't have to be a physical event. It could be a special webinar that you do online. You could give them access to one of your trainings. You could do like a little competition and say, hey, you guys, I'm doing a jump rope challenge this week, and every day this week I'm gonna put up a jump rope routine, and then I want to see you post your videos or post your images, but just something that's gonna foster some sense of community and engagement, and something that you're doing specifically for that community of people. So those of you who are members of the Royal Court, y'all know that I always do super cool stuff for y'all that nobody else sees. Sometimes I give y'all access to courses for free. I'll be like, hey, you can watch this whole course for a week for the free 99. Sometimes I give y'all first dibs to get things that have limited spots. Sometimes I'll put something on sale and I'll never say anything to anybody else, but it'll be just for them. Sometimes I do special webinars. Shout out to everybody in Monetization Nation and in Cash Kingdom Elite. We have trainings next week. One, I think Monday night is for Cash Kingdom Elite, or is my wait. Somebody, no, Biz Boot Camp is Monday night. Cash Kingdom Elite and Monetization Nation on Thursdays. There's a lunch training and then there's an evening training for y'all. So I do special trainings like just for people who are members of those groups. Even, and if you're in Cash Kingdom Elite, they actually get my replays. So that's because they don't be stressed out about missing something late night business, or if it's something that doesn't stay up, it doesn't stay up for the general public, but they all get to see the replays. So you figure out different things that you can offer to those communities that's going to be valuable for them, and you make sure it's just for them, not for everybody else on the planet Earth. Okay. Wait, where are we at? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 7, 7, 7, 7, 7, 7. Y'all, oh snap, I gotta speed up or we're gonna run out of time. 7, 7, 7, 93, 11. Hey, y'all don't know nothing about that. Number 7 is one-to-one marketing. This is so effective, and so many of you guys are not using this. I don't know why. Your Instagram is free, your Facebook is free, the LinkedIn is free, and so are the DMs, baby. It goes down in the DM, okay? I make, and I'm not trying to be braggadocious, but I make millions of dollars from my DM sales doing one-to-one communications with people. It's easier to do one-to-one than you think, okay? You literally can throw up in your Instagram story and say, ask me a question about fitness. Ask me a question about the keto diet. Ask me a question about meal plans. Ask me a question about marketing. Ask me anything about starting a business. Ask me about pancreatic cancer. Ask me, you know what I'm saying? Whatever it is that you do, ask me about high blood pressure. People will respond to those stories. And guess what? When they put in their questions, right? Now you can answer it to everybody, or you can specifically speak to them and start a conversation with them. Something else that you can do is you can put something on your timeline and say, if you want this special code, if you want this discount, if you want access to this class or to this course, DM me the word green, DM me the word popping, DM me the word live stream. I can do whatever I want to and get you to DM me, and then I can independently send you the link, right? Maybe you're doing free consultations. Maybe you're a realtor or something like that. And you're looking to say, hey, if you know that you want to buy a home, but your finances are not quite in order, send me a DM and I can work on helping you get a plan to help you getting your credit and your finances together. And also I can help you figure out which first time home buyer programs are going to be the best for you. Y'all will be amazed with how many people will slide into your DMs. They don't want to say anything about it publicly. They don't want to comment so everyone can see it, but they'll slide in those DMs and they will start talking to you and they'll give you a phone number and bada boom, bada bang, you got a new client just like that. Okay. So learn how to actually give people the permission to communicate with you on a one-to-one basis, and you guys will be really surprised with the results that you'll get. You can become a part of monetization Cash King Elite. Yes, thank you for dropping that link. Help the people out. Then go to bit.ly/King Ashley and show you right. You better have my back. Yes, God. Uh, number eight, number eight, number eight, 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 number eight, number eight, number eight. No, but it does go down in the DM. Okay, don't get it twisted. A lot of y'all are missing a lot of sales because you don't like to get into your DMs and talk to people. Can I tell y'all something else? Side note, before I move on to number eight, do not, okay, when people give you a compliment or if they say something, so if somebody comments or if they DM and they say, oh, I really love that, or that looks great, or oh, this is beautiful, don't just say thank you. You can extend the conversation and say, oh, well, are you like for events? If someone said, oh, that event is beautiful, you better believe I'm gonna slide in your DM and I'm gonna say, oh, like I see that you like this and this event. Or do you have any events coming up in the future? We can put together something for you. I generate a lot of leads by that, by just extending the conversation. So if you got leggings or a hat, or I don't care if it's hot dogs and people like, man, that hot dog look good. Okay, bro, I can hook you up. Where you at? Come down here. Come see me today, right? Let me I'm gonna pop a little 10% code. I'm gonna give you a 10% down for this hot dog. Then somebody else will be like, I want the 10% code. Okay, DM me if you want a 10% code for these hot dogs. It's going down today. So like learn how to, excuse me, learn how to actually converse with people. Like, just don't say thanks or send like a little heart emoji. A lot of you guys are missing the opportunity to build up customers and clientele because you don't know how to expand on the conversation. Okay. Now, thank you for all the number eights. We're now moving on to number eight. So, number eight, you got to be willing to put yourself out here for number eight, but number eight works because, again, you are establishing yourself as a resource and as a knowledge base, which is the big thing. At the end of the day, if you can teach people something, if you can inform people of something, if you can get people to feel some type of way, if you can provide a community platform or a space or something like that where people feel comfortable enough to like share ideas and things like that, you're winning. Okay. And so number eight is a speaking event. And I know all of y'all want to get paid to be speakers. Okay. And eventually that comes. But for a lot of us, we would do speaking events and we would host speaking events for the free 99. And then that rolled me into getting other speaking events. But mostly I would do these special speaking events. I would do workshops. I would do trainings. I would do Q&A sessions. I would do marketing and advertiser buildings. I would do them totally for free. I do them offline, and to this day, y'all know I still do them online for the free 99. I'll say if you want to know this, come here at this date and this time. Um, if you go to your local library, it's not the same in every city, but in a lot of cities, if you do an event at the library and if you make the event open for the public, so if you go and you say, I want to teach a class about boom, and anybody, who's a member of this library can come, a lot of times the library will give you the space for free. Y'all be sleeping on libraries. Libraries always have the most advanced technology. Libraries have plenty of parking. Libraries always have very nice event space. You're not going to have to pay for tables and chairs. And some libraries even have kitchenettes or kitchens where you're allowed to have lunch and you're allowed to have food there. So you can put on a pretty fabulous event at the library. And then you tell people this is the time, this is the date, this is what we're having. You have to RSVP. There's limited space. That's right. Libraries have clean bathrooms. Come on now. Okay, your tax dollars are paying for it. Tell the truth. Tell the truth, Cosmic Solstice. Got my first event booked at the library this month. It's true. Come on now. Yes. You use your resources. Some of you guys are not being resourceful with your resources. But you can post up camp at the library and you can talk about whatever you want to talk about as far as subject matter and content. And you can go in, you can put together a presentation, you can teach, you can do a workshop and show people what they need to do. And at the end of it, you can pitch people your services or your product or how they can stay in touch with you. And it's a really easy way to gain new clients. So what I used to do when I was first trying to get clients for ads management, right? Because I live in Arkansas and it's not we're kind of behind, as general in the state. And so a lot of our small business owners or our business community, they're older. We're just now starting to get some younger people in here into business. And so they are still in the mass marketing mindset. They're still using old school mechanisms like TV and radio. And some of them are not understanding that young people, we listen to our title, we listen to Spotify, we're listening to Pandora, we're listening to YouTube. We ain't even really listening to the radio most of the time when we're riding around the city, right? And so you can't really reach us there. And a lot of them do not understand Facebook, and they sure didn't understand Facebook 10 years ago when I started consulting. So I would do these workshops on how to use Facebook to market and bring in local customers and local clients. And then at the end of the presentation, I would offer them 2 weeks where I would manage their account. And the only thing you have to do is guarantee that you will have a meeting with me so we can discuss your results. That's how I built all of the clients that I built. And a lot of y'all don't want to do that because it's hard work, right? A lot of y'all, I'm not working for free. I wasn't working for free. It was marketing and advertising costs. And at the end of the day, because I was so good at what I did, everybody wanted to keep me around. So then I could say, this is my fee. And yes, you're going to pay me $1,000 a month to manage your account because you saw an increase in your business, right? You saw an increase in your engagement, the phone calls, all of those sorts of types of things. So whatever it is that you do, this is a really easy way to build up. And then sometimes people would come to these events and they would ask me, would I come to a different university or college? So that's how I started speaking on the college circuit. I didn't have like an elaborate plan. I didn't have like someone to go and pitch me. I didn't have any of that. Like people just came to the courses and they're like, you're really good at this. And I work at, this college or I work at this university and we would love to have you come in and train or teach about some of these things. Will you do it? I was like, yeah. And then they would give me a stipend for like $1,500 or like a $2,000 honorarium or something like that. And I was like, this is great. This is a great way for me to make extra money. So anyway, so for me, that's how I rolled into public speaking. I never had the intention of saying, I want to be a public speaker. I was doing these free workshops and these free trainings, and people were like, man, this girl is good. And somebody came in from a university, and then they passed me along to another one. And before you know it, I had all these speaking gigs. So it works different for everybody. That's all I'm trying to tell y'all. Anyway, number nine, 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 nine. Number nine, I think everyone knows about it. So I'm not going to spend too much time on it because I really want to get to 10 because 10 will change your life like in 3 to 4 weeks if you take it serious. Number nine, online contests and giveaways. So this is my thing. Online contests and giveaways is a great way to get attention. It's a great way to get people talking about you. It's a great way to get exposure to people who did not know that you existed before. But if you're going to do a contest or a giveaway, y'all, you got to be specific about it. So for me, I like to give things away to people who already support me. So y'all know I give away laptops every month, but I give away laptops to people who are already Kingdom members. And if you've purchased one of my products or services, and if you follow the rules, right, that I put down, you get to win a laptop. So typically, in order for them to get entered to win the laptop, they have to tag 3 people who don't know about me, right? So it helps me pick up new clients and customers because the people they tag, if those people follow me, I pop on and I go live, right? And now I've converted them into a Kingdom member. Also, if I do giveaways with other people, I only work with people who have complementary products and services to mine. I don't want people to just follow me so they can get a laptop or so they can get a free camera or a free light kit or something like that. I am looking for other small business owners, startups, side hustlers, and entrepreneurs. So if those people are not in your audience base, I'm not going to partner with you to do a giveaway. So just think, put some thought into who you're partnering with when you're doing your giveaways. And if you're going to give away, which I love giving away things to people who already support me, then in order to get the new people in, I say, well, you got to tell somebody else that doesn't know about me, so you can get entered to win this free thing. So that's my little spiel on giveaways, but they do work. They do help you pick up new clients. They do help you build up your audiences, but you got to be smart about it, because we don't want empty followers. We want people who really would be interested in our products and services. Woo, y'all give me the 10. 10, 10, 10, 10, 10, 10, 10, 10, 10, 10, 10, 10, 10. 10, 10, 10, 10, 10, 10, 10, 10. If you just got here, my name is Ashley Ann. I'm a public speaker. I'm an award-winning luxury event designer. Most importantly to y'all, I'm a biz builder. And I broadcast typically Monday through Thursdays around 11 p.m. Central Standard Time. Hey, but I'm on at lunchtime on a Friday, giving y'all 10 free resources and tools you can use to market your business and your brands, honey, and get this bag in these streets, okay? Number 10, baby. Y'all already know what it is. Live stream. I don't know why y'all refuse to live stream. Live streaming is the bomb.com. It is free for me to talk to you right now in Instagram. In Instagram land, it says there's 165 little eyeballs. In Periscope land right now, it says there's 73 little eyeballs. In Facebook land right now, it says there are 107 little eyeballs, okay? Is this costing me anything with the exception of my time? No, it's not. And I'm able to talk to all of you guys right now at one time. I'm able to establish a relationship with you. I'm able to integrate you into my community. Okay. I am able to answer your questions. I am able to find out what other questions you have. I'm able to do market research and figure out what other products or services I need to create, all from live streaming. I don't know why y'all won't do it. And people spend more time with you when you live stream versus posting, and your know, like, and trust factor builds up quicker. My clients that live stream literally go from making $0 to making thousands of dollars in under a month. They do it in under. Somebody said I get nervous. In Q&A, we'll talk about ways to get past the fear. Okay, we'll talk about that in Q&A time. In real life, y'all, when I started live streaming, listen to me, Linda and Lawrence, I doubled my revenue. I doubled my revenue, okay? And added an extra 45% to my profit, because live streaming, the overhead is almost non-existent. In 6 months, within a year, I had international clients from live streaming. I also was able to use my live streaming to repost, right? And my current clients then wanted to move into higher packages with me, because they had the ability to see me more as a resource and my knowledge base from live streaming. I would then also take my live streams and I would post them inside of other groups, and people who did not know about me would be like, man, this girl really knows her stuff. And they would come over and become followers and become clients and sign up for discovery calls from live streaming. I then could take these live streams, and sometimes I use some of them as blogs, or I can bust them down into different parts to place them in different places and make more content from live streaming. I have thousands of clients at this point that make thousands of dollars every single month from their car, from their house, from their bathroom. They live stream from all kinds of places, getting this money because they are live streaming. I have 2 clients who own food trucks, and they go live every morning while they're prepping the food and tell people where the food truck is going to be. Then once we get done with it, we boost the post for $20 to their local market. Both of them were able to quit their jobs. They do over $100,000 a year now from live streaming. Okay. I have clients who have been able to build up their natural body product companies, their soap companies, their body butter. They have their whole families on the payroll now because they were not afraid to get out here and live stream, y'all. Live streaming is one of the best things you can do for your business. Do you hear me? Blink, blink, blink. You want to get some commas in your account quickly. You want to build up a base. You want to build up an audience. You want to be able to validate your work and your value in the marketplace. You want to be able to deepen your relationship with people. You want to be able to book shows and carry on. Live streaming. Blink, 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 blink. Now, before we get into Q&A, because I know y'all got a lot of questions and I got a lot of answers, okay? Did this information help you today? If it helped you, give me a thumbs up emoji. And while you guys are giving me the thumbs up, I'm going to tell y'all something. It really didn't happen until this morning, okay? And I never, ever, 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 ever have done this. Instagram land, we're about to cut off. If y'all want this, if you're in Instagram land and you want this Q&A, if you're in Instagram land and you want to know what I'm about to gift the people with, because you only gonna get it if you hear, because this is not going to be on replay. This ain't gonna be on replay. You're not gonna be seeing this a week from now, 7 days from now, 5 days. You're not gonna be seeing it. It's not gonna be up there. If you want it, come on back, Instagram. Oh Lord, the gram be trying me. The gram be trying me. Be trying me, y'all. It's okay. It's okay. We're finna get back in here. Let me get the live back up. I got that OB Love said the ears is open, baby. Ears is open. The ears are open. Okay. We're going to let Instagram filter back in. You said thank you for the gems. Oh, you're so welcome. Y'all are so sweet. My little systems. Okay. With my 3-up. I feel like I need to have a camera from the back to take the picture of what's going on right now with all my screens, and they're all staggered. Thank y'all for all of the thumbs up. Yes, I did a 21-day live stream challenge that helped me so much. I grew, created content, got features, got clients, collaborations with big influencers, contacted to write for a local paper for 6 months. Come on. Featured on Caribbean Women magazines. Professors from universities called on me. Blew my mind. The ladies better listen to the queen. Come on, Shelly. You better come in here and let the people know. It works. It works. It works. It works. It works. It works. Come on. Come on in this house. So let me tell you, this is what I'm doing. If you in here, listen now. You just finished your lead magnet. Come on now. This is what I'm going to do if you in here. I need y'all to listen. Because I really, like, this didn't happen until about 9:45 this morning. I was like, this is what we doing today? I was like, okay, this is what we doing today. I feel it in my spirit. A lot of y'all been talking about y'all struggling with the marketing. Y'all struggling with not knowing where to start. A lot of y'all are afraid. We gonna get y'all up out of this. So I have a whole live stream to Profit Stream Academy. How many of y'all knew that? Y'all also know that this academy is $1,800 to join. Okay. This is what I'm gonna do. I only open up this academy one time a year. Y'all know this. I don't open up the academy until October. It is not October. It's July. I literally only open for 5 years. I've only opened it up in October. Okay. I only let 100 people in every year. Okay. We don't put it on sale because we don't have to put it on sale because people wait, they be dying to get into this academy. So what I'm going to do for y'all today, okay, today and tomorrow, if you in here, you got until midnight. And I've never made it this low. Okay. You can get into the 12-week live stream to Profit Stream Academy for $297. That is 75% off. I'm not going to put a cap on it with how many people. It's just whoever. You got a time limit. Okay. If you want to get in. If you want to get in, okay, then there are payment options as well. Okay, you can do $97 down. I just changed them right before I got on here. I never do this with this academy. It's $97, but I know that live streaming will change a lot of y'all's lives. Okay, $97 down, 2 payments of $147 instead of $1,800. For those of you who want me to assist you with your strategy and watch your live streams and help you put together your content and build up your plans, okay? I have an elite package. The elite is normally $3,997, okay? I cut it in half. It's actually under half, okay? I'm only going to take 7 of you guys though if you want to come through elite. Also, for those of you that are coming through elite, because a lot of y'all don't have your foundations built, I'm going to gift you Kingdom Essentials. That's another 12-week course. And it's normally $497 on sale to get into it. The regular price for Kingdom Essentials is $1,200. It's $100 a week. If you're coming into elite, I'm going to give it to you for free because I know that you are really vested in yourself if you're doing that, okay? And Kingdom Essentials is going to take you through funnels and opt-in pages and the beginning stages of ads. It's going to help you build up your foundations. You're going to be able to build a tree. You're going to start the process of creating products, all of those sorts of types of things, okay? For any of you guys who want to get into live stream to profit stream, not only did I put the academy on sale, I put the live stream to profit stream masterclass on sale, and I have a live stream to profit stream bundle. If for those of you that want to do it yourself, they are on sale. The bundle is normally $297. It's only $97 today. The profit stream to live stream masterclass is normally $197. It's only $97 today. Okay. So if you click the link in my bio, the very first button, click the link in my bio. It will take you over to a page and you can see anything that I put on sale today that is dealing with monetizing your live stream, because it is the quickest way. It is the most effective way. It is the least expensive way. Okay. It also takes the least amount of time if you want to be able to build up a business, if you want to be able to start the process of monetizing, even if you have 0 followers right now, 0 viewers right now, we can get you to where you want to go. Y'all know that's been in the kingdom with me for a long time. Y'all know I don't ever open this course until October. I'd have beat down my stuff. I'd have beat it down. But y'all know I never open up this course until October. Y'all know that I don't. And y'all know that it doesn't go on sale. Not like this. I don't do that. So if you want to get in it, your neck, baby, we ain't got no insurance. I'm just lying. Oh, that screen is dirty. Hold on. If you know, though, that you need it, go over there and get it, okay? Click the link in the bio. Make it happen for yourself. Do what you need to do. I made it super affordable. I'm not going to put, normally I'll put a cap and I'll say I'm only going to let like 20 people do it or 30 people do it at that price. I'm not going to do that. Get in where you fit in today, okay? Get in where you fit in. Will it be this low again? Probably not. It's been 5 years and I ain't did it. I just did it today because I felt like somebody needed it, okay? So we are now open for Q&A. We got 20 minutes to get through these questions because your girl got a 1:30 call with a client, okay? So go ahead, drop your questions. You can ask me about anything that we covered today. You can ask me about the live stream, the Profit Stream Academy, if you want to know about that. And I'm going to answer as many of the questions as I can within this 20-minute period. Or can you do flex pay? Yeah, you can do flex pay for elite. You can do the one time or you can do flex pay for elite. They're both set up. Somebody said, what's in the academy? I do live streaming foundations, power bios. I show you how to build up your network, how to repurpose your live streams, content conversion into cash, because a lot of people don't know how to do that part. We go over broadcasting tips. We go over getting past the fear of live streaming. There's a private group so you guys get access into Monetization Nation. I do live Q&A sessions like once a month as well. And we go through putting together different series, building your infrastructures, and then like networking and collaborating with other live streamers. So it's pretty extensive. What would you recommend? Would you recommend this for someone who's already in business bootcamp and Instacoin? Oh Lord. Yes, but I wouldn't tell you to take it all at the one time. I feel like there's too much at one time. So if you got it, if you wanted to get it at the price, I would tell you to get it at the price. But I would say finish up bootcamp and Instacoin, because business bootcamp and Instacoin correlate really well together. I would tell you to finish those up, and then once you get done with them, then go and crack open the live stream to profit stream. But do I think you need to be taking it all at once? No, I feel like it's too much. I feel like it's overwhelming. Your brain may explode. Is the Kingdom Essential a one-time price? Kingdom Essential is normally like a monthly thing, but those that are coming into Elite, they're not gonna have to pay for it at all. I'm just gonna let them in. If you're coming through Elite, he said it already exploded. Well, Lord, pick it up. When does live stream to profit stream start? You get instant access. Actually, once you enroll, you get instant access. So stuff will fire off day one. You'll have access to it. Peace and blessings to you too, Jazzy lady. I'm new, so I'm confused. I will click the link to see what everything is about. Oh, you're so welcome. Yes, honey, click them links. I got all kinds of things happening in the link. Uh, how do you go live on all platforms at once? So there's a couple of different things you can do to go live on several platforms at once. So there's this lady, she invented this thing that's called a joystick. And so hers is actually like a little device that sits on your desk, or you can sit it on the floor or wherever, and it holds like multiple things. So it'll hold like your iPad, it can hold the phone, it can hold the laptop, those sorts of types of things. So then you can stream like all at one time. Then like today, right now, because my phone kept falling, I just took my phone out the stand and it just popped up on my desk. The iPad mini is in this little stand, and then the laptop is over here like on a little platform. Sometimes I will use this app called Lula. Some of you guys have seen it, LOOLAH.TV. And so what Lula does is it allows you to simulcast. So Lula will let you go live on YouTube, 17.me, live.me, Facebook. It does Instagram, Twitter, and Periscope all at one time. But the thing is, because Instagram has an hour timer, it will cut out at an hour. It doesn't matter where you are, but it will show like where the different comments are coming from and all those sorts of types of things. And it's called Lula TV. So you can use a tool like that too, and just simulcast like at one screen. But the thing is, when I use Lula, I lose some of the functionality. So like Instagram right now, I can turn on this Q&A. Like somebody already popped a question in there, right? So someone said, "Do you make food?" Yes, I do make food. Somebody said, "I'm having let's see, I'm a wedding videographer. What do I do in a live stream to gain clients?" So if you're a wedding videographer, what you do to gain clients, I personally would probably make videos, and I would show like heading like, because I would want to showcase my value, like why you need to hire me, right? So I make sure what a picture looks like before I edit it and after I edit it, and work with people, just talk to people while I'm editing stuff. I would probably see if my clients will let me interview them so I could talk to them about the clients and what I'm doing. I may involve the clients when I'm working on something, say, "Oh, I'm putting together a shot list for this couple. What type of shots do you guys think you would like?" They don't know what shots they want, right? And then like I would take them along with the journey. I would show them me getting up like super early in the morning, all the things I have to pack up, my backup lenses, all those sorts of types of things, just so people can see what it is that I really do, and then they would want to hire me in these streets. So yeah. Yep. Uh-oh. Dang. I'm too heavy-handed today. I went to try to do all this. I keep trying to tap. I can't get my tap on. Y'all, I can't get my tap on. I guess it's just gonna stay. It's just gonna stay for right now because I keep trying to tap it and I can't get it off. You have to slide it. What would a t-shirt brand say in live stream? You would do the same thing. Everything is always about showcasing your work. And for all of you guys that are like, what do I need to say for my brand or for my company? You need to get a one-on-one. Blink, 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 and tell you something. I don't mind helping people out, but I don't like getting used. And some of y'all be on the usury standpoint. And that's why some of y'all are sucking in your business in real life. Because what you do to other people is what you have, that's what you do to yourself. Okay. Let me school you real quick. So at the end of the day, if you want to know something specific about your company or your business or your class or your product or your service, you need to book a one-on-one. That's not information that's going to help everybody else. That's information that will help you. And if I'd have sat on here and I'd have gave you these 10 today, and I didn't charge you $997 to be here, then I'm kind enough to sit here and answer your questions, okay, baby? Because I'm telling you, I'm booked and busy. My client log is full. Okay. I do this because I do it from my heart, and I have a heart to serve people. But again, I don't mind helping people out, but I don't like getting used by people. Blink, blink, blink. And some of y'all always want to take advantage. Some of y'all always want to go too far. Some of y'all want to suck people dry. Y'all are leeches. Blink, blink, blink. I'm not saying you're a leech, but I'm just telling you some of y'all are in real life. And then y'all get frustrated because y'all like, I can't get people to pay my prices. I can't get people to buy my stuff. People are doing this and doing that. Well, look at what you're doing to other people. Look at what you're doing to other small business owners. Look at how you're devaluing them. Look at how whenever someone comes to extending a hand to you, then you want to pull as much as you can, and you're not worried about if it's a mutually beneficial relationship or sowing or pouring anything back into them. Blink, blink, blink. What you make happen for others, you will make happen for yourself. And part of the reason that I'm as blessed as I am, part of the reason I've been in business as long as I've been in business, is because I am a giver. And because I believe in mutually beneficial relationships and I don't take advantage of people, there are plenty of opportunities I've gotten where I could try and come up on somebody, but I don't. I've been honest. And because of that, I have been around as long as I've been around. So I just, I'm gonna just throw that out there to whoever need to hear that, whoever want to receive it. And if you don't want to receive it, you ain't got to. But if you want to receive it, go and change your behaviors. Okay. Can you repeat where I can find Facebook audience insights at a hotel? The Wi-Fi fell off. Yeah, all you have to do is go to the ads manager on Facebook. Like, so first of all, make sure you apply to run ads on Facebook. You got to have a business account or a public figure account or something, community account, something like that. And then once Facebook says, yes, you can run ads, you're going to go inside of the ads manager, look on the left side. It looks like it's 3 lines. Okay. It's called a little hamburger. You tap the hamburger menu bar, another menu bar is going to drop down and you'll see audience insights. And that's how you get to them. And you can start going in there and playing with the information and doing whatever you need to do. Or you can go to facebook.com/audience_insights. But again, if you do not have an ads manager account, it's not going to let you in there. So you need to have an ads manager account. When does live stream to profit stream start? Is it in October? Nope. Nope, nope, nope. It'll be instant. The email that kicks out may say October because I didn't update the email before I got here, but it'll be instant access. Like, what should happen is it's going to take you to a screen where you have to put in your Facebook name and your email, and then it'll redirect you over to the actual page where you can start getting into the course, into live stream to profit stream. For the one-on-one marketing, the one-to-one marketing, is there an automatic way to respond to people in the DMs? If you're on Facebook, you can use the mini chat or you can use the chatty people bots that I was telling you about. Facebook even also has a built-in autoresponder. Instagram, you used to be able to use like Crowdfire and stuff like that, but this year Instagram has cracked down on a lot of that and they don't really like the third-party application. So I always tell people in Instagram land, like, I have responses that I have saved to my notepad and I can quickly like respond, because like 90% of the initial inquiries I get in my inbox, they fall into the same 3 categories. So I can pretty much send those same 3 responses and I can answer a lot of my inbox messages quickly. And then last night, well, not last night, the night before, I talked about using your voice notes as well inside of your Instagram. So actually turning on the little voice note and talking to people helps a lot too. Let's see. Let's see. Oh, thank you. My mentor always says, so what you want to grow. Come on now. Is there a contract for an attorney to go over the fine wording before signing up? No, I'm not for you. If you don't trust me like that and you need an attorney to go over coming into the live stream to profit stream class, I'm not the business builder for you. You don't trust me. Go on about your business, boo. Ain't nobody mad. And that's a bit excessive, if I'm going to tell the truth. Now, if you were coming into like my one-on-one with me and you were doing like a few $1,000s a month, because those people are paying in between $17,000 and $35,000 to work with me, they have an agreement and they get a contract. But this is a course and it's $297. You doing the most. You thought so? Yeah, you doing the most. And there's no fine wording. I'm very upfront. I'm very direct. I don't hide anything at all. Like it says on the site, all fees are non-refundable. All fees are non-refundable. It says it's a 12-week course. It lists what's inside of it. I don't have anything to hide. There's no, even in my contracts and my agreements, there's no small print at all. That's shady. Like I'm up and up. Okay. I wouldn't have been around for 13 years if I went on the up and up. You can click the link in my bio. It's going to be the first button, bit.ly/King Ashley Ann. Second link on Periscope, only link on Facebook and the gram. But it'll be right there. Y'all be doing the most. Prime example, so y'all to know every client ain't for you, and it's cool. What would a boutique live stream? You need to get you a one-on-one. Let's see. All I'm gonna say is if you were making money already, you wouldn't be here. Blink, blink, blink. Come on, Monet. You said the free is fire. What makes someone else think otherwise? Somebody that's probably shady on their own. They're shady, or they've been inundated with the spirit of suspicion, and it's paralyzing them from moving forward on opportunities in their lives. Let's see. I'm hosting a youth back to school event. Cool. How would you suggest me to collect the funds to give tickets, VIP, social media? You asked me a lot of questions about events. I would normally answer, but I'm not answering for you today because you be working me out on the events. You need to book a session. Then I just go through a whole spiel on how I don't like being used. And that's specific to what you're doing. Blink, blink, blink. And I do know. Hey Ray, what's going on? Hey boo. Let's see. I'm on here to tell you real talk. Thank you, Ray. Thank you so much. Thank you. Let's see. Oh my gosh, my today 1:30 post is about leeches. Shut up, girl. We in alignment. Come on now. Let's see. This the 101 consultation is really good. Thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. He said, now I'm serving the truth. I'm some. Let's see. Them voice notes are the biz. They do. They change your life, and people are normally surprised. They're like, "Oh shoot, a person responded to me." I think it makes people feel better to know that they're talking to you or someone from your team, and not some person, not some random person. He said, "I'm screaming. Does disclaimers really protect businesses? Yes, they do. They absolutely positively do. Let's see. How much to get your opinion on my lead magnet? I would tell you to book because that's like a one question type thing. I would tell you to book a power session, or an audit, and then I could roll through them. Let's see, Ashley Ann, your 10-minute funnel helped me tremendously. Just saying, can't wait to get a one-on-one. Oh, thank you so much. What microphone do you use? It depends. If I'm out and about, I have like a little lapel mic. It's a Samsung, and that's what I use. I'm gonna get a new one. Ash Cash was telling me about it when we were at Black Enterprise. And it'll record your audio and it blocks out all the background noise. So like whenever you're speaking, so it'll go directly to my iPhone. And so I was like, I can use the iPhone for that, and then it'll match up like our video and audio. So when I'm out and about at events, we'll have like a really clear microphone audio. When I'm at the house and I'm broadcasting here, this is a Newer, an NW700 is my microphone that I use here, and it has the condenser and all of that. And it also has it's like the heavy duty. It has like the little. Hold on, I'll show you. Or maybe I won't show you. I thought I could get it up, but it has the little box, and it is a my power box is the NW100, and it's a Newer too. And then the mic stand like clips to the side of the desk. It has the one that expands and contracts. So that's what I use here. But when I first started live streaming, I didn't have that mic. And then I also have a C922 Logitech Pro camera. It's the cute online camera that y'all like a lot when the pictures are like really, really, really clear. And it has a built-in little ring light around it, and it has a built-in microphone, and it works really well too. But today I'm on the Newer is what I'm using today, and it goes out everywhere. So yes. Oh, you're so welcome. Let's see. I can't wait for my one-on-one session. Oh, I can't wait to have one-on-one with you. Let's see. How do you deal with zero audience? How do you deal with zero audience at first? So I'm going to tell you guys a trick right now. So honestly, the first time I broadcasted ever, I had it wasn't a zero audience. I think I had like 12 people in my audience. And it probably would have been better for it to be zero because it was trash. Almost everyone's first broadcast is trash. I don't know. It's just really nervous. You're nervous, and then because you're speaking out loud, um, most of us have never spoken out loud and listened to our own voice, and no one's there, right? So it's like they're there, but they're not there to talk to you. Does that make sense? So my first one wasn't really a zero. I had gone into someone else's. I had gone into like 5 or 6 broadcasts within that hour. And when I went live, they basically came back and returned the favor. And they were like, "Hey, Ashley, nice to meet you. So cool to see you." Those sorts of types of things. Now in the future, I started making more plans, right? You said my first one, 12 people, I was running through content like Speedy Gonzalez. Yes, right? So in the future, I was like, okay, once I decided what I really wanted my live stream channel to be about and what type of information I wanted to put into the world, that's when I started planning. So I actually made like flyers and I went and posted them on my timeline. I went and posted them on walls and in my stories. I texted to people that I knew. I went through the emails and I was like, basically, I was like, hey, I was like, this is what I am doing now. It's my first time doing a live stream. This is the time and the date I'd be on. And I would really appreciate your support, not through purchase, but just through coming to the live stream and telling other people about it. And so when I went about it that way, the first live stream I had, I think there were like 45 people that showed up to it. And so I was like, yay, you know. And then after that, I probably was averaging in between like 20 or 25. There's some paid pimps in here that can help me out because there's some people that have been with me like literally since the beginning when there were only like 12 people live streaming. They've been rocking with me for a long, long time. So anyway, and then as I continued to stream, because I didn't used to have a specific live stream time, I just got on whenever I got on. You just had to catch me. Um, and so sometimes it'd be 20 people, sometimes it'd be 60. I remember the first time I hit over 100 eyeballs, I was like over the moon. I was like, oh my God. Then I remember the first big stream I had, we had like 26,000 people in the stream at one time or something. And I was like, holy smokes. So yeah, but it was a progression. And then I went from that to like choosing a standard time so people would know like where to find me. Then I changed all my names to the same handle because at first it was like Ashcat the designer, Ashcat the event designer is what my name was on Periscope. And then I was still like Ashley Ann Speaks on Instagram. And then it was like Club Social on Facebook. So then I was like, well, I need to make it easy for people to find me. So then I switched them all, you know what I'm saying, to like one thing. So it's been a progression, like to say the least. Let's say I did my makeup live for the first time the other day. Let's see, I did my makeup live the first time for the other day. Um, my hands decided to shake. Like what? It's just nervous when people are up there. It is. Oh shoot, I got a lot of questions. My bad. Let me answer some of these questions. What's the minimum amount of time you would recommend spending on live stream? Also, how often do you recommend live? Let's see. Why is it not giving me the rest of your question? Oh Lord Jesus, how often? Well, I'm gonna just answer what I can see. Okay. What's the minimum amount of time you would recommend spending on live stream? I would say 10 to 15 minutes is the minimum amount of time I recommend spending on a live stream because people need to be able to get the opportunity to get to know you and learn more about you and those sorts of types of things. And then I would tell you need to spend about an hour a day, like supporting other people's streams. Again, what you make happen for others will happen for yourself. And so if you're consistently going into other people's streams and showing support and love and moderating for them and promoting for them and things like that, whenever you decide to go live, they will come and return the favor. They will invite with their audiences. They'll be willing to do collaborations with you and all sorts of types of things. As a makeup company, I want to gain more followers. Should I live every day? I sure would. I would live every day. I would show people how to use my products. I would do comparisons. I would do giveaways from people that are in the lives or whatever. And when I would do the giveaways, I'd be like, oh, I'm giving, because you're a makeup company. So it could be like a gloss or a palette or something. I'd be like, I feel like giving away 5 glosses today. And I'll be like, y'all invite, and share. And once we get to this many people in the stream, you know, I'm gonna start giving away glosses. Like I straight up and down would. And then I would tell people before I start giving them away, I'd be like, y'all can text, you know, lip gloss to 3100 or whatever the number is, whatever the number is that you have. So you can learn, you know, about these other giveaways and things I'm gonna be doing and those sorts of types of things. I sure would. How much are your 101s? A power session is 147. That's a 20-minute session. Those are normally good for like 1 or 2 questions that we can answer quickly. If you want a social media audit, that's 197, and I can review your Facebook or your Instagram page and give you updates, maybe give you help on like posting cycles, what type of content you need to change, maybe help you with your bio, things like that. And then if we're doing a full-on strategy session, that's a laser session. Those are 825. They come with a 45-minute or 30 to 45-minute assessment. And then after the assessment, we actually have the strategy session, which is about an hour to an hour and a half. Do I make food? Somebody is hungry. Yes, I do. Let's see. What type of membership do you think should be good for a shoe store? I got the answer for you. I can think about 6 memberships for you. Okay. However, if you want to know specifically for your business what it should be, I'm gonna tell you to get a one-on-one. Y'all be trying it. How often would you post as brand new page starting at 0 likes and 0 follows? How much is too much in your opinion? Uh, so for all my brand new companies and businesses and brands and things like that, first of all, a lot of people don't like to follow anyone that no one is following. So I would probably invite my friends and family to my page just so I can get my first 100 followers or people up. I think if you're posting like 3 to 5 times a day, it's not really too much. If people feel like it's too much, they'll turn off the notifications or they'll unfollow you. Now, if you're just spamming people, like what I would not do is post the same thing over and over and over and over and over again. Like the content needs to be different. You know what I'm saying? So like if you post up a pair of shoes that are on sale, don't post the same pair of shoes like 5 times in that day. Or if you are going to post the same pair of shoes, it needs to be in a different way. It should be like just the image of the shoes. Then maybe the next time is a video. And then maybe the third time are the shoes like on a body. You know what I'm saying? Like paired up with an outfit or something. Then maybe the fourth post is like maybe color variations of the shoes and saying like which one do you like the best, right? But I normally don't recommend doing the same thing over and over and over again because that's just spammy. That's what that is. So yeah. Let's see. What would you recommend for someone who just started an online business who hasn't made a sale yet? I would tell you to do some research and you sell by listening. So, like speaking to people and finding out what they like about your products or your services that you're carrying, what they don't like about other versions of the products and the services. I would also try and give away some of my products and services. People don't like to do that. I don't know why. You need to be willing to invest in yourself. If you're not willing to invest in yourself, don't ask me or anyone else to invest in you through purchase. A lot of times people need to see the product or service out there on people. When I first started live streaming, because nobody knew who I was in the online world, and you can ask the Perry Pimps, it's a lot of them that will validate for me. There are several other influencers on Periscope I went to and I let them come to my Perry Corn Academy totally for free. Before I opened up the Perry Corn Academy, I went through like I think it was 12. I go look, it was 12 or the 20. But I went to them for the free 99. I was like, I know how to help you make money and I can show you how to do it. You just got to do exactly what I'm telling you to do for the next 6 weeks. And they started making crazy money. And I told them in exchange, once this goes well, you need to tell people that I'm your business builder, that I helped you. And when you see me go live, just come into my stream and share with your audience members. And it worked. And when I launched the Perry Coin Academy on Periscope the first time, we opened up, it was like a $75,000 weekend or something like that. It was crazy. Like we sold out like that. And people were like, how did she do it? And I did it because I was willing to go out and provide my services for free. I have another client and she sells clothes. And so we did a micro influencer campaign. And I was like, this is your business. And so we went and put those clothes on people's bodies. And we got all those influencers to put it in the stories, to put it on the timelines like 2 or 3 times. And then we could start putting it on her wall and tagging them and being like, look at these. Do you want this look? Click the link in the bio to buy it. So like we were like you have to be willing to invest in yourself. It's a marketing and an advertising cost. So every now and then you can have a product or service and you don't have to put anything out there and you can finesse people into buying your stuff, but most of us are willing to put ourselves out there and do the work so we can build up a base, so we can build up a portfolio, so people can see people in our products and in our services. And I will say this to you, if you're not willing to do that, then you probably don't need to be in business. That's real talk. Even with my event design and production company, my first events that I started doing, I did not get paid to do those events. I literally worked for free. People were like, how much will you charge me? I was like, whatever you want to pay me, like real life. So the very first events that I did that were in my portfolio, the clients covered the cost, of like the products that we were using. I didn't get paid. I got paid in tips. People were just like here's 500, here's 200, here's 1,000. And then once I got my portfolio big enough, then I was like, okay, I'll charge you 1,500 to plan or 2,000 to plan and those sorts of types of things. That's right. And Events by Ashley Ann has been running for 13 years now. So it's an unpopular answer. I know y'all want me to tell y'all what all the other people are telling you. You just put your stuff on Instagram or just put your stuff on Facebook and you're going to make all these magical sales. Okay, that happens for some people, but for most people, it does not happen that way. And people need to have some type of validation that you have a real customer or you have a real client somewhere. As a videographer, how do I expand my clientele base? I feel like I already answered that for some other videographer. I feel like I already answered that. What microphone do you use? We answered that too. Newer's and Samsung's. Um, let's see. Let's see. If you have more than one Instagram page for your products, should I have live streams for each Instagram page? Yeah, if you got more than one page, then absolutely positively. If you got more than one page, then yes, you need to be doing more than one stream. The people on the other page are not going to know that you're streaming on the third page or the fourth page or whatever it is that you have. Should and can you do two different scopes, career and personal? Yes. So this is the thing. Social media is about socializing. So you're gonna have to, like, people have to have some type of glimpse of your personality or what's going on with your personal. Well, they don't have to, but it makes it easier for a lot of small business owners. They're buying us as people, like they're buying the brand, you're buying into the journey. Like, think about all the other people who have business products and business services. Think about all the other business coaches that are out there. Y'all rock with me because you like me. Like, yes, I'm good at what I do. Yes, I'm great with the information. But a lot of y'all rock with me because you like me and you can relate to me and there's some type of commonality. You know what I'm saying? Versus me just being some strange person that you really don't know about, right? It's social media. So there's a certain component where you need to socialize. Now, I will say my Periscope audience probably knows more about me than any of the other social media audiences because I get on Periscope and I talk about like my dates that I've been on. They know all about my trash dates that we go on. They know a lot more about my past and like that I was married before and there was domestic violence and my ex-husband had issues with substance abuse and what I had to come out of and how hard I've had to work and stuff. Just because that's just how that platform is set up and I had more time. So they probably know more about me than like any of the other audiences. That's why the Perry Pimps, like, they ride for me so hard because they like know me. They have been in the kitchen with me when I'm like cooking. They have met my mama, my nephew, my sister, my daddy. They've been in the back end of my warehouse. To this day, except for when I was in New Orleans, because I forgot, I was just so busy. I had so many events at Essence. Even when I go to hotels and when I travel, like, I will pop on Periscope and I give them room tours of the houses that I'm in and the suites that I'm in and all those sorts of types of things. So, like, definitely in the scoposphere, like, they know me. Like, on Instagram, every now and then I'll pop on and I'll do some like random stuff, like, this is what I'm up to. So I may cook or talk to them, and stuff like that. Even when I do the beauty tutorials on Facebook and Instagram, y'all get the abbreviated and the edited version. In Periscope land is where I sit and I talk to them during the whole broadcast while we're doing the makeup and all that stuff. So I would tell you, you share what you're comfortable with. I'm a pretty transparent person, so I don't mind, just being open and sharing this is what it is. So yeah, for sure, for sure. Yeah, let's see. I have lots of products in mind for my audience, but so many of them keep telling me that they don't have any money. It has me scared to create anything. You need to change your targeting. If your people are saying they don't have money and they can't afford your products or services, you targeted the wrong people. Point blank, period, the end. Whatever you're doing, whatever information you're putting out, whoever you're collaborating with, wherever you're running ads at, you need to stop because it's getting you to the wrong people, and we need to shift it up like real, like right now. Can you assist in development of web hosting and auditing business, etc.? On one-on-one session? Yes, I can, but if we're going for web development and services, I would refer you to Tech Queen 88. She's my go-to for anybody that needs websites, landing pages, stuff like that. She's really, really good at it. How do I post on stories without being salesy? If you show information, you're not going to be salesy. So if you're showing people like how to use something, if you're explaining concepts, if you're talking about terms, ingredients, products, sources, if you're showing the behind the scenes when you guys are setting things up, when you're tearing stuff down, if you are showing like when you're packaging things up, if you're talking about what got you started in that business or whatever, then if you're doing that 80% of the time and the other 20% of the time you're making offers, nobody's going to care. So like I can post 5 times on my timeline today, and if one of those posts or two of those posts are a direct sale for something, no one's gonna care because I have been in here since 11:50 today giving information, right? And I'm in here answering all these questions and stuff. So if I say, which I need to right now, y'all click the link in the bio if you want to join the live stream to Profit Stream Academy, because I have it 75% off today, which I never ever do that. And I only normally open it one time a year in October. So I've never even let people get in, and it's instant access. Second link in the bio on Periscope, only link on Facebook or Instagram. That doesn't bother people. Why? Because I've been in here giving so much more information than I just been in here like get my product, get my product, get my product, get my product, right? So if you're good at giving people information, whenever you make an offer, no one's gonna feel some type of they're not gonna feel any type of way about you. You said the first time you met me was on Periscope. Ah, thanks, boo. Right. So what y'all had some good questions. Let's see. Any ideas on what to post on stories? A lot. A lot of things you can post on stories. You need to get into live stream the Profit Stream Academy so you can learn how to make a series. You know your stories are a form of live stream, real life. Y'all know that, right? Y'all know that, right? Y'all know that the stories are a part of live stream. Hey, Aunt Mary, I don't know if you're still in here, but when you get this recording, can you take the one from Periscope? It has my better angle. Please take the recording from Periscope. It has the better angle out of all of them. Y'all love because I said a lot. A lot. Y'all really be trying it. Like, let me give you a generic answer that everyone can use. So when it comes to live streaming content, anything that you do in your day to day is content for your stories. Okay, your audience does not know the behind the scenes. They don't know the work. They don't know the process. They just know where they would like to be. All they know is the end result that they're trying to get to. So so anything that you're doing is information. It's good for a story. Anything you're doing is good for a story. Real talk. Like just like that. Anything you're doing is good for a story. Okay. So getting up, taking your kids to school, working on a project, editing things for clients, unboxing things, shipping stuff, ironing, being in the car, getting to the airport, client calls, your one-on-ones, when you're doing workshops inside of Zoom, when you're going to work out at the gym, what you ate for lunch, client meetings, all of that, suppliers, vendors, shopping trips, hauls. It is a hey Drea, what's going on, girl? It's all of it is content for your stories because again, you're on social media, so you need to socialize with people. If I just walked up to you and I was like, "Hey, my name is Ashley. Can I have $100?" You'd be like, "Girl, get your crazy self from around here. I don't know you, right?" So you need to know. I purchased your posting cycles, but not sure I understand what product can I go to have more info? More info about what? What would you like more information about? If you love it, you won't be afraid. Come on now, that's the truth. That's the truth. You got to get out here. You got to get yourself out here. Are we really being judged on things that not having a professional workspace? I worry about customers seeing my child in the background. Why do you feel like somebody would judge you about seeing your child in the background? Do you know how many working parents there are in these streets? Do you know how many mothers and fathers there are? Do you know how many aunties and cousins and grandmas step in to help their brothers and sisters with their children? Look, I'm telling you this, I didn't even have a baby. Okay. And when my nephew was born, I had a car seat in my car for him. My sister still worked for Verizon at the time. and I had like more flexibility. My nephew would be in my office while I'd be running consultations. And then sometimes my clients that had kids, their kids would come with them. And then we would have like toys and stuff and they could play and hang out together while we were working on things. I go and see my clients all the time with their kids. Like, if you're working from home, people know you have kids, and there are several other people on the planet Earth who have children, and they're not going to hold anything against you. And if someone is looking down on you or if they're judging you because your child is in the background, then that's not the partner or the client or the customer for you. But anybody that has any type of sense in their mind, especially if you're working from home, one of the reasons people work from home and one of the reasons people build their own businesses is so they can have their children, they're with them. So if somebody is feeling some type of way that's negative about your child being there, like poo poo on them. And that's not really who you want to work with anyway. But any of us that have like common sense, we know that people have children. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, children are a part of life, and none of us are like me personally, I've never looked down at a vendor, a supplier, a customer, a client, someone that I was spending my money with because their child was in the office or their child was in the background. I've never felt any kind of way at all about it. It is any, if anything, you admire it because they're good at multitasking. You know what I'm saying? Like, they're parenting and they're still getting all this stuff done. But if somebody is feeling some type of way about you because your kid is in the background, that's not who you need to work with anyway. And I'm not just saying that to make you feel, good. There are different everyone has different energy, and we all align with people for different reasons, okay? And if someone feels like it's a distraction, or it's some type of points against you because you have a child, they don't align with you, and that's not who you need to work with. There are plenty of people who are not going to be bothered by your child being in the background. Now, if your child is like hollering and crying and throwing shoes at your customers or something, now that's a different story. And they're not bothered by their child. They're bothered by your child's bad behavior. That's what they bother by. They're not bothered by your kid at that point. They're bothered by a bad child, okay, that doesn't know how to behave. That's totally, totally different. Okay. But no, nobody cares. And like I said, I don't have any children, and it doesn't bother me at all when, like, if it's someone and they're a supplier or a vendor for me, or I'm paying them for a service and their kids are there, I'm not like, oh my God. Like, when I used to go to my doctor's office, her daughter would be there sometimes. I wasn't like, oh my God, her daughter's here. I'd be like, hey girl, you know what I'm saying? When I go get my nails done, her daughters are always there. They're always there. She does special hours for me to come and get my manicures and my pedicures. Y'all know I'll be like extra with the nails, okay? She like, I never, her and her husband work there and their kids are there, and I don't think anything about it. I like bring cookies and stuff for her daughters when they're there. You know what I'm saying? And like, they know me, like they give me hugs and all that kind of stuff. So I just feel like if someone feels some type of way about your children being there and you run your own business, that's just not the client or the customer for you. Most of us on the planet Earth have sense, and we're not gonna look down at someone or judge them in a negative way because their kids are in the background, you know what I'm saying, of a video, or even at their store. You said I take my kids everywhere when I do business. I homeschool and they go everywhere. Yeah. I'm telling you, the only time people, now, if your kids are not behaved well, that's when people are gonna have some issues with your kids. Okay. That's when people have issues with your kids. If your kids are bad, your kids are out of control, your kids are disrespectful, your kids, are tearing up people's stuff, they don't know how to behave, they don't know how to sit down, they don't know how to be quiet, that's when people gonna have some issues with your kids. Because there are some people, baby, they can't come to my house because they kids bad. You got your kids bad. You're not finna be over here tearing up my stuff, because the children in my life, my little nieces and nephews and stuff, and little godchildren, they know how to behave and they're used to stuff. Okay, so they don't act like that. Even at Christmas time with all my sparkly stuff and they don't come over here and buy the stuff and tear stuff. They admire it. They're like, ooh, that's nice. They're polite. They know how to ask for things. All of them take they, because I have a shoes off house. All of the kids, when they come to TT's Ashley house, they already know. They hit the door, they take off their shoes, and they come down here because this is where the big TV and the couch is and stuff. They come down here and they hang out. They be kicking it. They not on no other stuff. If they get hungry, they know how to ask for something. They need a drink, they know how to ask for something. Everybody's polite. Everybody's well mannered. If I'm working, if I live stream, y'all seen Jackson and Ryan and stuff in my videos. They not out of control if they want to be in the video. Sometimes they even cook with me during the holiday times. The paid pimps know that. Like no, and no one's bothered by them. But if I was broadcasting and they were in the back like then people would be like, girl, you need to do something with them. That would distract me too. So if your kids don't know how to behave, now that's another story. And then don't lie and say people are looking down on you because your kids are in the background or because your kids are at work. No, your parenting skills are poor because your children are out of control. Yeah, I said it. And if you don't like it, fight me. If you can't tell your kids what to do or how to act and they don't respond to you properly, you have poor parenting skills, okay? And you need to call you some reinforcements, okay? You need to get you somebody that can help you get them children under control. I'm just saying because I look, I've been in business for a long time and I've worked with a lot of clients. I'm gonna tell y'all this and I'm gonna get on down because I don't want to be late. Okay, I'm gonna be rushing to my next appointment. I'm gonna tell y'all this and I'm gonna get on down. I will never forget this. I was with a bride and we were going to try on dresses, okay? And when the bride was inside of the dressing room, putting on her gowns and stuff, we were working on the fit. Her little bad daughter was out there. And that girl was bad, baby. Do you hear me? She was bad. She was bad, bad. She was running all over that store. She was pulling on stuff. And there were these big, huge tables they had, and they had like product and dresses and stuff stacked up on top. She was running underneath the tables and in and out of stuff and like running down through the racks. Now, y'all know if one of those racks would have fell on that child, if one of those table legs would have given out, if she would have bumped her head, if she would have hit something too hard and knocked it over and it fell on her, her mama would have been acting a clown. She would have been acting a monkey. This girl is running around yelling and screaming and being disrespectful and uncouth, and her mama didn't say nothing. She just pretended like she didn't see the little girl all over the place. Okay, so eventually I had to say something because the child was disruptive to my spirit. I don't like saying things to other people's children, but it was just too much. Everybody in the shop was uncomfortable, and the mama wouldn't say anything, right? And I told the little girl, I said, hey, I said, please don't play underneath that table. I said, if it falls, something could fall on you and it could hurt yourself. And she looked at me, right? And she went back under the table. I said, please come from underneath the table, right? Now her mama's sitting here. Her mama ain't bagged me up. And so I said, please come from underneath the table, right? And I guess I must have looked at her like I'll fight you, little girl. And she came, like she kind of got scared and she came from underneath the table. She sat down for about 5 minutes. I went on about my business and she was doing something else. One of the women in the dress shop told the child, said, excuse me, young lady. She said, could you please have a seat over here? You know that little girl, and she was every bit, she was about 4. She looked at that woman in that dress shop. She said, you ain't my mama. Child, look, where I grew up at, you couldn't talk back to grown people like that, okay? If my mama ever heard me say something like that to an adult, she would have came from wherever she was and she would have suplexed me. She did not play like that. Do you know that this woman didn't say nothing? Didn't say nothing. So I finally had to tell the mama, I said, look, I said, let me tell you this. I said, your child is running down and through these racks, underneath these tables, around all these boxes. She is not listening to the adults in here. I said, if your child gets injured, if something falls on her, if she pulls down one of these mannequins or one of these clothing racks on you, I said, I am not going to support you if you are trying to sue the dress shop or be angry with them because your child is out of control. I said, you need to say something. I said, I don't know what's going on, what type of relationship y'all have going on, but your child is disrespecting these people's store and their property. I said, could you please, I said, she just told the lady at the store that she not her mama. So could you please tell your child to behave? Like, that's a shame. Like, I got to go and tell you to tell your child to behave. Okay. So she rolled her eyes and she was like, you don't tell me what to do and you don't tell me how to parent. I said, I'm not trying to tell you how to parent, but your child is out of control. That's what I'm telling you right now. I'm not telling you how to parent. Your child is out of control. And I know you'd have heard her yelling and screaming and cussing. She for it. Like, you should be ashamed that she out here cussing. I straight up, you should be ashamed she out here cussing in public. Okay, she's not even ashamed. She out here in public cussing out grown folks, and your child is doing the most, and you are ignoring it. You need to tell her to sit down right now. I don't care. I don't care how you feel right now. I don't know what's going on. I don't know if you just have gotten used to it and you can ignore it or something, but we can't ignore it. None of us can ignore it. Okay. So can you please ask your child to simmer down now? Please, ma'am. She didn't say nothing to me the rest of the appointment. I didn't say shit else to her the rest of the appointment. But I tell you what, that little girl was sitting down. Okay, blink, blink, blink in their order. So if your child is running amok, if your child is disruptive, that's the only time we gonna feel some type of way about your child being there. And I guarantee we ain't got no feelings about your child being there. We got feelings about your lack of parenting skills, okay? And the fact that this child is out of control and you ain't trying to control your children, okay? Teach them proper manners, okay? Teach them how to behave when they're out here in public places and with people. That's all I'm gonna say about that. Oh yes, honey, that baby was out of control. Okay, if that child was my niece or my nephew, oh, they would have got. Okay, I know some of y'all don't believe in tapping kids on their legs, or I pinch bottoms. I sure do. Don't leave your child with Ashley Auntie. If I can't pinch their bottom when they get out of control, don't leave them with me. You're gonna be upset. I don't want them around here. Okay, children are in order. Okay, for some reason I've even had people tell me, they be like, my kids mind you more than they mind me. Maybe it's because I got the bass in my voice. I don't know. They know with TT Ashley, we're going to have a good time. We're going to have a little bit of fun, but you're not finna be out here acting crazy. And if I got to make too much effort to control you, we going home. We can't go to the park. We can't get no snow cones. We can't go to the zoo. We can't go to ride the rides. We can't go to the movies. We cannot go swim. We can't do nothing. If I got to raise my voice at you more than once, it's over. Okay? I do not play, and they all of them know. They all love me, but they already know if I got to say something more than one time, it's going down. It's over. All right. I love you guys. Have a fabulous day. Stay safe. Stay clean. Like what we teach, work. Blink, blink, blink. Boom. There we go.